Hey everyone, Gary Simon of Coursetro. So I don't usually do these types of videos, but somebody recently asked me how they can become a better designer. So I thought to myself, what is the number one tip that I would give for an aspiring designer, whether that be UI design or identity design or illustration? What would be the number one tip that I could give? All right, so here's what I'm talking about. Go to google.com and maybe just get it up on another Windows while you're watching this. And depending on what it is that you want to become a good designer at, it could be UI design, it could be logo design and identity design, graphic design or illustration, whatever it is that, what your personal goal is. Type that keyword. So in this case, we'll just say UI. And then put attached to the end of it, design gallery. Or just gallery at the end of it. And for UI design, there's a lot of them. I know for logo design, there's also a lot of these dedicated sites beyond just Dribbble and Behance, where there's a massive collection of what constitutes, for the most part, some of them include crappy designs, but for the most part, solid design examples of UI design. So I'm just opening these up in a new tab. And once you have them open, I want you to browse around and try to find a single example, just to start off, if this is your first time doing this, of what you personally think is an amazing UI design. And you would really think to yourself, wow, I would love to be able to design something of this caliber. So just go through and try to find something that really impresses you. And that could be, like I said, logo designs, UI designs, illustrations, whatever it is. All right, so I'm trying to find one that inspires me as I go through this list. Okay, well, I think we'll just, this one is pretty decent right here. So let's say you found one. In this case, we'll just say it's this one right here. Now, what I want you to do is open up whichever design app that you prefer to use and recreate it pixel by pixel. All right, so in this case, let me get this over here real quickly. I will get up Adobe XD, Experience Design. This could be Sketch for you or some other application for UI design. And I'll sit here, or I would suggest, rather, taking this and simply trying to mimic and copy exactly what you see. All right, so hopefully you understand what I'm talking about. I sped that up real quick and I did a little bit of it, but I want you to copy it exactly as you see it. So why would you do that? Well, ask yourself, how does a baby learn something? Well, a baby learns by copying its parents. That's why, a child who's grown up to be very violent or something, well, you can always, almost 100% of the time, look back at the parents and you'll see that the parents, that child is a reflection of the parents, right? So the act of copying will help you learn. It's not the act of sitting there and reading all these design theory books. That's not going to help you learn very much. There is a place for that because you should understand the fundamentals and the theory behind what it is that you're trying to learn, like UI design, best practices, understanding visual hierarchy and all these design fundamentals. But really, you don't have to spend years on that stuff or even months. What you really need to focus on is doing, learning by example. So this process of recreating effective design, so hopefully you choose something that's effective and you don't have a bad eye. Maybe if you're not very artistic, Go to Behance and sort by popularity. And then hopefully by popularity, you're going to be recreating something that is effective because it's popular, right? So by recreating something that's effective, it's going to help you. And it's going to seem like subconscious. You're not even going to be aware of it. It's going to help you when you go to create your own projects or projects for clients. If you're doing it from scratch and you're not looking at anything or copying, you're going to find that all of a sudden, you're producing design that doesn't look like garbage. And that is my number one tip for becoming a better designer. All right, so hopefully a lot of you will find value in that and you actually do it. Maybe do it a few times and then try to do something from scratch yourself. You're gonna see that you probably will have improved quite a bit. And give it time though, and don't just do it one day and think you're gonna be an awesome designer. Give it a few weeks and do a few and then try to come up with your own project and see how it works. And I have to reiterate, do not do this for a real actual project. If you have a client, or if you're trying to make your own personal portfolio or something like that, or your own website, don't do this. You do not copy. Don't be that guy. This is strictly just for helping you learn and helping you develop an eye yourself. All right. So I'm going to add some links here in the description that will be able to expand upon more of what I'm talking about and do so probably in a more elegant manner than I have in this YouTube channel here. So, all right, make sure you subscribe here if you haven't yet, and check out Coursetro.com. I'll see you guys later.